Hi, I'm Gilda from the Nonprofit Path. Today I wanted to talk about 3 simple frameworks to improve your life. The first one has to do with increasing meaning in your life. The second will help with making better decisions, and the third will increase your happiness. So the first one comes from or is inspired by the book 5 Wishes, and it's a really super easy read and insightful book. And essentially what it does is it takes you to a spot where you're on your deathbed and asking yourself a simple question from that place of, was your life a complete success or not? And if not, what would make it a success? And he has you turn it around and take whatever your regrets are and turn them into what those wishes would look like. And just to share with you, I actually did this exercise probably a year or longer ago, and I just would share a few as some examples for you. The first one for me was, the reason my life was not a total success is because I'm not going after my dreams 110%. And then so the positive wish then would be, my life is a total success because I'm going after my dreams 110% and in the process of creating my dream life. And I'm doing that. I found life coaching, love life coaching, and if I can help you in that regard, I'm a resource for you, but that's part of my creating my dream life. And then another one would be not enjoying the little moments in life and not feeling aligned. And then put in the positive, or my as far as a wish, my life is a total success because I now savor and treasure, and I'm constantly on the lookout for the little moments in life, and I feel so aligned that practicing the presence is second nature to me. It permeates everything I do. So again, a little bit personal, but just some good examples there. And then the second framework is for, small or large decisions, and it's called the 10-10-10 framework, or you can add another 10 on there. And it gives you a really interesting perspective when you're making those decisions. And so it's just simply looking at, does this matter in 10 minutes, in 10 days, in 10 months, and more importantly, in 10 years. And in fact, I used a version of this just the other day. Was having a conflict with a family member. As you guys know, I share. It kind of happen a lot, apparently. And what I ended up doing was asking myself in that moment, do I want to be right, or do I want to invest in the long-term positive effects of this relationship? Do I want a longer-term positive relationship overall? And I chose the latter, and it really changed my reaction. It changed everything. Things were resolved much quicker. So it's a powerful one that's very handy. And then the third one is, in terms of the happiness level, is remembering what you focus on tends to grow. So just asking yourself the question, where can I find joy in this moment? Or how can I create joy in this moment? And it may sound super, super simple, but the smallest acts can make the biggest difference. So we're talking about if someone's having a rough day, giving them a word of encouragement, or something, a positive comment to lift their spirits, or helping somebody out when they need a helping hand, or something like just simply savoring what you have and being grateful and feeling into that gratitude. I have more tools and tips like that as well. There is a daily happiness formula that you can grab for free underneath to get more stuff like that. But I wanted to just share how impactful this could be. So this is a story that I'd heard. I think a rabbi had told this, over the years. And basically it's a gentleman who was having a rough period of his life. He was down and out on his luck, and he's walking down the street, and he comes across an older woman who gives him the most heartfelt, sweet smile that totally brightens his day and changes his mood, at least temporarily, and gets him in a great mood. So as he's passing a local shop, he sees a beggar outside, and normally would just pass him by, but decided to just give him a couple bucks because he's feeling good. He moves on, and then the beggar has to leave the store front. It's starting to get dark, starting to get cold. He comes across a stray dog, and the dog starts following him, and he uses the money to buy the dog some dog food, buy some firewood to start a little fire to keep them warm. And it starts to get even colder, and now it's raining. So he knocks on a local family's house and says, "Hey, could we sleep on your porch just for some shelter?" And they say, "Sure, no problem." And as the night passes on, everyone in the whole household's woken up by the stray dog that starts barking, and turns out the house is on fire. They were just able to save their little boy, who was in a far-off room that they would have lost if the dog hadn't barked. And then the boy grows up and becomes a very successful scientist who discovers the cure for malaria that saves millions and millions of lives. So just a small act, a very simple act like a smile, can make a world of difference. And just remember, you're more powerful than you think you are. And I hope that these frameworks were somewhat helpful. And if this is useful, please do share or like or subscribe. And I also have a free guide on how to focus on your priorities if it's useful, also in the link below. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.